quiet car. Are you kidding me? Are you crazy? How could you do that? You don't read the sign, it says quiet car? Got to be kidding me. First, I look. Second time, I look. And the third time I go, excuse me, do you know how to read? And then the person looks at me, what? I'm on the phone. Yeah, but this is a quiet car. Hello? Oh. And I have one more. I take people to retreats. I'm a yoga instructor. So the reason we go to retreats early in the morning, we get up and we don't even have breakfast. We go to the nature and we do sun salutation. We salute the day, the sun. So it is really early, has to be early. And then people go, oh my God, is it going to be too early? Oh, 5 o'clock, I can't get up. Then why the hell you came to retreat? You could have slept in your own goddamn apartment in Fifth Avenue, Park Avenue. Why did you come to Costa Rica for the retreat center? Oh, what else? Yeah, and then the people, they speak their own languages on the phone, again, in public places. And then they are loud. They think when they are loud, nobody understands them. They don't know that sometimes people like me, they speak 5, 6 languages, which happens. They are speaking in Arabic. I am here, it's New York. But I'm like, yeah, I'm glad you like New York. I'm sorry. Yeah, hello. Or they do in Turkish, they do in Greek. I'm like, they're talking to somebody in their own languages, and I answer them back. They're in shock. Believe me, that is so cool. Try to learn other languages. It helps you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, they speak another language. Can you speak any other language?
Myself?
Yeah.
Yeah. French, little, Arabic, Italian, Greek, and Turkish. So you want me to speak?
Yeah.
Oh. Qu'est-ce que ne va pas? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? What should I say? I don't know. I mean, anything. Mi amor. Çok teşekkürler. Yasu. Kalinikta. Namaste.
Thank you.
Hey, what's going on?
You know, it happens to me all the time. And I don't know what is in my appearance that says, I'm going to rob you. I get on the elevator, and the first thing the woman is putting her bag away. Like, what
That
did
happens.
sign say on my head?
It's
That-
crazy. I get the same thing. Last time coming from home, right? You know, it's about 7:30ish. So street lights are just coming on, right? Nobody on the block. I'm walking slow. You know, I'm listening to music. She turns around and say, "Excuse me, could you go? Could you go? Could you go?" She's like pushing me. Could you go in front of? Do I have the rape starter kit? I don't understand. What is going on here, Miss? No one want to rape you, okay? All right. Yo, you feel threatened? Whoa. I'm walking like this forever. I'm walking like this. Just okay. That's it. I was upset. This is crazy. Oh my God.
You know, in this day and age, the color of my skin still matters. And so, you know, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I really don't understand that.
It does. It's crazy because it makes a big difference if I'm brown and I get a whole lot of questions from just walking into a Starbucks. But if I'm from a lighter tone, excuse me, hi, can I help you? Is somebody with you? No? Yes? Hi, I can help you, right? Not just in Starbucks. I'm gonna say every other restaurant. Okay, it's ridiculous. All right, Miss, can I get some service? This is Miss. It's the equivalent to back in the day where we had to wait for cabs. Okay, just passing. Excuse me.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
remember those days.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
But women get off a little easier than men. I can understand
Oh,
that. You know.
yeah.
But it's still the same because if I get in a cab and ask them to take me to Harlem, I'm sure there's some hesitation. Actually, that happened to me one day. I was at the Port Authority and they asked me to go to Harlem. He said he was off duty with the on duty
my
sign
God.
on. So how does that happen?
Oh my God.
Because the color of my skin or what?
Jeez. Gosh. That's
so
ridiculous.
how is it for a man? Like,
That-
I mean,
For a man, I mean, okay. For a man, no, I'm gonna tell you flat out personal. It's a load of crap. Let's be honest, okay? It's just as difficult in this day and age, based off the color of my skin as well. Okay, and you women get it more difficult, but guys, there's no due process. So now anybody can just come out and say, "Hey, this guy, this guy, hey, he touched my daughter. Hey, get out of!" And yeah, really? No, you know me for long. You know me for years now. No, Bob, you know me. Bob, you know me. No. Okay, I'm going to jail now. Then
okay. Well, then I guess the lady in the supermarket that turned around and
So
looked at me and
did she follow you? Did she start following her?
No, she instantly took her bag and put it in the cart and buried it underneath the cart. So I said,
Oh my God.
"Oh, okay. Well,
Jeez.
you know, it is what it is. It's
I,
never gonna stop as long as I'm,
I had it was an Uber ride I was in, Uber pool, because Uber got too expensive now. I'm in the pool. The driver is of some other descent. He didn't speak a lick of English, and the lady already in the car is of European descent. And I got in there and said, "Hey, good afternoon." Don't talk to me. What? You people always want to talk. Straight.
You people?
Wow. Okay, that's what we're doing.
Did they say you people?
You people, as
Oh,
if
okay.
what?
See,
Humans?
that'll get
You-
me upset.
I'm just being a human, man. I'm just being.
You people. So where did they get this rule book that if you're a certain color, this is how the category? I mean, like, where did they get this rule book from?
I
Like,
don't know. This is bonkers.
Yeah.
Seriously. Oh
I
my
don't know.
God. Off the color of your skin.
I don't know.
Oh, my
One,
God.
they have this new program on. Maybe they should switch it. And it's like a woman is going to, and she's in disguise to being a man.
Mm.
So now I would like to now be
That-
another color.
that is
so I
true.
see how I can be treated.
I see that. Somebody from Fox 5 should do that. I think although the Wayne brothers already did that in White Chicks. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they
That was
paraded
funny.
on white people,
That was funny.
and they got some good credit.
That was funny. I love that show. I love the dancing scene.
Yes. That was a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I can go on and on and on.
Yeah.
But
Oh my God.
I can say many things, but we'll leave it as that.
Yes. Like these creeps on the train nowadays. It's always something.
So don't. We're not even gonna go
Oh,
into
God.
that because that'll get me really started.
Jesus, my God, I gotta hold my girl's hand now. Anytime we go on the train, I just everybody's just such a suspect, so creep. What is going on here? All right, nope. It should be a course. It should be a class. I feel like it should be a class, especially if you're coming to New York City.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, a one-on-one class on how to roam throughout the streets. Okay, one for males and one for females. Okay. All right, seriously,
No,
what areas to avoid? Don't come on a train because every guy is just a creep, and it's sad to say because I'm a guy, but Jesus Christ, it's making us look bad.
Okay, well, we
Holy
can wrap
moly.
this up, but
Yeah.
and we can talk about this on the next agenda.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at home today, and I had to call the telephone company about a bill. And immediately they put you on hold. And nothing irritates me more when I sit on hold for 5 or 10 minutes. And they say they immediately say, every recording, we're getting an unusual high number of calls today. That's why we have to put you on hold. And I know that that's not the case because I've called 3 in the morning and 4 in the morning on these type of things, and they still have the same recording. But in any case, I wait. So when I wait, then you get a customer disservice representative, as I call it, on the phone. And they ask you your name and you give it. And then they don't understand it, so you have to give it to them again twice. And then they ask what's it about, and you say it's about my phone bill. So the next question is from them, what about it? And then I'm already aggravated that they asked that, so they have to verify it. I give them the information they asked to verify it. And then I say, well, can I please speak to your supervisor? Well, why do you need a supervisor? Because you've already asked me the same question 3 times, and I don't want to repeat myself. So then the person says back to me, I really can resolve this. You don't need to get a supervisor. I can resolve this. So then in a very calm voice, I say back to them, I asked you nicely for a supervisor. I really would like to speak to a supervisor. And they say, well, supervisor, you're going to have to sit on hold, sir. It's really unnecessary. I don't think you need it. And then I get mad and I say, ma'am, I asked you for a supervisor 3 times. I don't understand why I have to ask you for a supervisor 4 times. Now, please get me a supervisor on the phone. Well, sir, then you have to wait. Okay, then I'll wait. I waited to get on the phone. To get you on the phone, I waited 10 minutes listening to music. Finally get you on the phone. So then she says, are you sure you want a supervisor? Yes, I do, because they might actually know what they're talking about. You clearly don't. So they put me on hold, and a supervisor eventually gets on the phone another 8 minutes later, who basically confirms the information and then asks, her first question is, why did you need to speak to a supervisor? The other person prior to me could have helped you. And I said, no, the only thing they helped me with was asking me for the same information 5 times. I got tired of that. That's why I asked for a supervisor. So then she says, sir, you need to calm down, take it easy for me to help you. And I said, okay. So then she asked me some more questions. She verifies who I am. And they say, what's it about? And I say a bill. And what's the problem? And I explained to them the bill's not the correct amount of money. My bill's at $342.22, of which I paid $200 and something already. It's not reflected, so I really owe you about $120. And she says to me, no, sir, we didn't receive the fund. Well, considering I have a check here that is signed, stamped, and endorsed by your company in front of me, you did get the money. Well, maybe we put it on someone else's account. Maybe you did. How would I know that? I know that I paid you. So then she comes back and she asks me another question about why I'm so mad. And I said, because I've been speaking to idiots all day and I really don't want to do that anymore. Are you calling me an idiot? If the shoe fits, ma'am, but I've already been on this phone 15 minutes and we've accomplished absolutely nothing. The only thing we've accomplished is me getting aggravated. Now, that's not too difficult to do, as you can clearly see. I get aggravated very quickly, obviously, but I really need to resolve this now. So then the lady comes back and she says, if you continue in this tone of voice, I'm going to have to, cancel the call. And I said to her, that's okay. If you want to cancel the call, cancel the call. You think you're the only manager at your company that I can get on the phone? Cancel the call, ma'am. I'll hang up. I'll dial it back. I'll get another customer disservice representative. She'll ask me a question. She won't know what she's talking about either. I'll ask for another manager. Then maybe I'll get some success in figuring out why you want me to pay you for money that I already paid. And then she asked me a question that was really dumb. And I just said, ma'am, nothing irritates me more than when somebody insults my intelligence. And what you just said to me insults my intelligence. So please, we need to resolve this. And she said, well, now I have you calm. Let me look at the bill and I'll see what the problem was. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. So I wait, and the lady comes back and she says to me, I have the issue. Really? Where is my $220 and $21? We credited it to somebody else's account. Okay, what would you like to do? Why don't you pay it again, and then we'll credit you? Are you crazy? Do you think I'm going to pay you the money? You credited it wrong the first time. You want me to pay it again so you can credit it again to another wrong account? There's no chance I'm doing that. Transfer it from the account that you paid to the account to my account. and then everybody's happy over here. Well, I'm not sure that I can do that. Well, you need to figure out a way to do that, man. Because if you think I'm going to pay you another $200 and hope that it gets credited to the right account, you've lost your mind.
I'm a full-time actor. Do you know what that means? That means first of all, everyone in my social circle that I used to know, my family thinks I'm a little bit crazy, and it means I don't make much money. Maybe I look clean, but the fact that you think that I'm some big wealthy force that can just give you all this money every time I pass you, I see you. You're on the street of my corner every single day asking me the same question. Can I give you money? And I always say, sir, I'm so sorry. I can't do that right now. I can't give you money. And then you yell at me. You chase me down. And then when I'm walking up to you, when you're walking on the other side or when I'm walking with people, you yell, you scream, you spit. Sir, how is this okay? How do you know who I am just from what I look like, what I dress? I mean, have you thought for 1 second that even the people that want to help you might just not be in a position that they can? What about like my family? What about my sister, my mom, my dad? What if they needed help? If I had to help anyone, I'd help them first. And the fact that I don't even know you, I don't know if you're real, I don't know if you're fake, I don't know if you do this for a living. I don't know what your circumstance is. Do you do drugs? Why are you here, sir? Honestly, I don't know if I would ever be there, and I'm a full-time actor not making any money. I have to do freelance jobs all the time to I don't know, pay my rent and get food. Why can't you do that? What's wrong, sir? So why do you have the audacity to come up to me, come up to my friends, come up to my family and belittle me and bring me down and tell me that I'm something that I know that I'm not? I know that I'm a good person and I would help and I want to help and I will help people. Will I help you? I am not sure. Maybe one day, but you've got to change and I'm in the right here. I'm not in the wrong. So stop making me feel worse and worse and let me live. Let me breathe. Let me explore this world. I'm 25 years old. Let me live, sir. Stop coming after me and making it worse or making it more difficult.
Okay, the thing that gets me angry is when I'm introduced to a guy, and we're talking and we're having fun and we're like, and then, he leads me on. I can get very sensitive, very vulnerable. He tells me he's interested, that he really wants to take this another step further. And then all of a sudden I call him and of course he doesn't call back. That pisses me off. Why do you give me all this shit? All this stuff that you're interested in me, and why can't you return my phone call? I don't get it. So it really makes me put my walls up again, and I get very shy and afraid to meet anybody else and put myself out there. So anyway, I really don't like to play games, but there's a lot of game players out there, and I get very lonely. I'm just me and my cat in my house. What do you do on the weekends? I sit with my cat. Wouldn't I be nice to go out on a date or go to the movies? But to even go to first base is just how long is this going to take? So I have no idea how to meet anybody. Forget about dating sites. I'm on the site and the guy's talking to 3 other women at the same time. He forgets my name. What is that all about? He calls me somebody else. Anyway, I just need to take a step back and, accept that I'm lonely. I'm just very lonely. And the older I get, the harder it gets to meet anybody. And most of the men my age, they look like 20 years older than me. I mean, I feel very youthful in appearance. A lot of the guys my age don't take care of themselves. Like, what's that all about? How do you expect to meet somebody? Anyway, I'm very uncomfortable and very sad, and I would love to have a partner, but I just don't know how to get there. So, that's it.
Excuse me. Listen, I've been reading my book here, calm, having nice time, going through my book, and then you come talking like this. What for, man? What are you talking this loud for? I mean, the whole building can hear what you're saying. I mean, get it down, man. Let me read my book. Besides, I don't need to hear your story anyway. Cause, listen to me, man. If I need to hear a story, it has to entertain me. And I can see this book here is entertaining me, not you. So stop. Man, come on. How many times, bro? Oh, he didn't say that. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna get back to my book. I'm gonna start reading my book, which is really entertaining me. Now, if you want to keep talking, I'm gonna put my book away. Now, I need to be entertained. Go ahead, entertain me. I'm waiting. It doesn't look like entertainment to me, man. I mean, you pissing me off. That's what you're doing right now. I mean, you know what? You need to sit down, man. What you looking for? You need a cup of coffee or something? What do you need from me, man? Give me a break, man. I'm gonna get back to my book. So, please, this time, I don't need to hear a word from you. You say what? Man, no. You're not gonna talk about me like that, because you don't know me, man. You don't know what I'm capable of. And I can do things that you... I know I'm short. That I know. I know I'm short. I'm not denying that. Matter of fact, that would be a nice place to put a lie. But I'm not gonna lie to you because I'm short. I recognize that. But you don't have to tell me something that I already know. Thank you. You say what? Man, please. What can I do for you, man? What do you need from me? Holy cow, this guy. You want my seat, man? You need my seat. You want to sit down? Oh, you don't need to sit down. All right, man, you know what? I'm going to get back my book. I'm going to continue reading because this book is really entertaining me.
I hate when I'm going down the street and I get a look, right? Well, it's a crowded area. Okay, I give a look. Hey, what's going on, right? That's a genuine New York head nod. That means, hey, late, what's going on? Okay. Some people, they look at me and they what is
Этом. Совсем на минуточку. И может быть тогда что-то изменится в нашем мире. Спасибо.
English.
What I want to talk to you today is about respecting ourselves as well as respecting others. Let's think about it. 20, 30, or 40 years from now, we become truly adults, like truly adult people, like not young anymore, right? Our youth will no longer be there for us, right? But guess what? Sooner or later, we'll become an older ones. Just like now, our grandmothers, grandfathers, and just people around us are already old. And think about that. When you travel in a subway or just walking past the older people and someone is across you and they might be older, they might move towards upstairs, not as fast pace as you prefer them to, and you're in a rush. Doesn't that really mean that you have to crossing the line? Does that really mean that you have to push them physically or do something about it? But not being in a psychological, disruptive manner to this person. Because if you're acolytes of the modern art, if you're acolytes of the modern society, what you probably have to do is to respect those people. Respect people who are older than you. Because guess what? Sooner or later, is exactly you gonna be on their shoes. And that will be just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Think about it. If you think that 20, 30 years from now is going to be a long time, well, my friend, what can I say? That would be a mistake. Because those days, month, will pass by. And you wouldn't even see it. But people who you know now, who are younger, sooner or later become older. Meaning that if you don't respect people who are older now, sooner or later people won't respect you when you already become old. What comes around goes around. Is that really an opinion or this is the truth? Once, Marcus Aurelius, and I'm sure I know who it is, once he said, what you see, it's not the reality, it's just a projection. What you hear, it's not the truth, it's just an opinion. The question I want to ask you, do you really want every single day in your life and to be truly the most uncurious person has ever existed, but just truly just to be care about yourself and nobody else who's around you? And I'm not talking about just older people, because it was just an example, just small little example. I'm talking about everything. Your friends, your family, your beloved ones, people who are around you. Think about it. What are you going to do with those people every single day? How you can make their lives better just by smiling or perhaps doing something good for them. You don't have to necessarily be mean.